a Christian girl in Pakistan who was charged with blasphemy for allegedly burning pages of the Koran might be let go because of the fact that the person who accused her of blasphemy might have been setting her up in order to create hostility toward Christians in Pakistan. Now, Christians are a minority in Pakistan. Of course, it is mostly a Muslim country. And, you know, this 14-year-old girl had or has mental disabilities, and you know, she was an easy target for this guy who wanted to create the hostility toward Christians. So the case has been dismissed against her, but I just want to say one thing about that. This story received international attention, and once in a while we do these stories and we wonder whether or not it has any type of impact, and you kind of feel helpless. But I think in this case, I mean, the international pressure that Pakistan received because of this particular story actually made a difference.
Yeah, I think we talk often about the effect of like everybody having cell phones and the fact that we're all connected via the internet, and how for the most part that seems to result in cat videos, and now when somebody gets high in bath salts and attacks someone, we can see video of it now, whereas 20 years ago we wouldn't have. But also you get news out of countries, very local specific news that wouldn't otherwise have found time on CNN or something like that, and something could be done about it. Now, again, most of the news that we get out of other countries is also pretty oddball, and you see a lot of that in the Young Turks even. But sometimes it sheds light on something that we need to see, and in this case in particular, like, I'm glad that they ruled the way that they did. And I think we're going to talk, that might be a different one, but yeah, there are some things in these countries that just boggle the mind. Like, I'm no relativist when it comes to this sort of thing. There are parts of cultures that are just wrong, and thankfully in this case they ruled correctly.
But at the same token, in this case, I mean, it says here that most convictions are thrown out on appeal, but the mobs, the angry, like, Muslim extremist mobs are known to take the matters into their own hands, and that's what's scary. You mentioned that she had some mental disabilities. There was another case, I believe it was last summer, where there was a guy that was also mentally unstable, and he was accused of blasphemy. Well, he was taken into the police station for questioning. Before he could even get his case out, he was dragged out by this mob, or by, there's not this one mob, but by, you know, an angry mob of Muslims, and he was burned to death. And to think that, you know, I mean, for one to say, you know, it's illegal to desecrate the Quran, it's illegal to insult the Islamic faith, but then to, like you touched upon, to actually exploit it and use it as a tool to
create hostility.
Absolutely, to create hostility, to settle the score with an adversary, to go ahead and condemn a minority. It's such backward thinking. It's back to the witch hunt.
Let me just say, and this is the most obvious thing I think I've ever stated on the show, to consider the death penalty, or to consider murdering someone for burning pages of any type of religious text, I don't care if it's the Bible or the Quran, is beyond heinous, okay? And to target a teenager and say that she is accused of blasphemy, of burning pages, and suggest that you murder her or put her away for life. I mean, you are the sickest of the sick.
Absolutely.
Like, you lowest of the low. And when you talk about how you don't respect some aspects of some cultures, I completely agree with that. You know, that this whole you have to tolerate other people's religion and their culture and this and that. No, you don't have to tolerate it. In fact, I think that it's your obligation to speak out against stuff like this.
Look, when we talk about Christians in America, I often use the Muslim example as a way to look at that and try to see it in a different way. But do the same thing here, but in the opposite direction. There are people in our country who want to go back to this just in a more Christian flavor.
Absolutely.
They don't want people talking bad about God or about the Bible.
Right.
No, you can burn whatever book you want. As long as I own it, as long as it's not your, I can't burn your books. But if it's my Bible, I can burn it, I can piss on it, I can do whatever I want.
Yeah.
Right.
And that should be true here. I want to make sure that continues to be true here. It should be true in Pakistan too.
It should be true everywhere.